Hey everybody, at home, remote learning. I'm gonna quick kind of work through a little thing for you here, showing you how I want you to design these vases for this project. So the whole idea is I want to explore with 3D printing these thin-walled structures, right, and thick layers. So hopefully you've watched those other videos that show the printing. You guys have all seen the thing I printed. Some of you tried printing pumpkins, but the thick wall, thick layer stuff does not really help unless it's like a single layer. So the wall should be 0.05 inches thick of the object. That'll give us one layer of printing. Um, Pretty cool stuff. So there's a few different ways. The vase, right? I don't want it to be taller than, well, they can be fairly tall, right? Like that one printer, right? So we can go up to 6 inches tall, but I don't want them to be more than, a couple inches wide, right? Like maybe no more at the widest point, no more than 3 inches. And then if we have to scale it down, we have to scale it down. So I'll put guidelines to that in the rubric, but there's a few different ways to do this to make something interesting. If you look at those videos, I made that one by working in planes. So I started a sketch in a plane. Sorry if you hear my kids, we're all home and it's looking like we're going to be home for a little while. So fortunately, we may have been exposed. Um, well, not may have, we were exposed. Just waiting for the health department to get back to us. But anyway, one way to go is to start. Sorry, just got to see what's going on here. Zinc lozenges. All right. So, polygon six-sided done. All right. I was gonna make a joke with my sister. She asked if anybody wanted zinc lozenges, and I said because apparently that's supposed to do something. I don't know. Anyway, I made a hexagon to start off. I was gonna make a joke about, hey, do you got any of that hydroxychloroquine? She wouldn't find that funny. I'm gonna make this. Sorry, forehead angle of everything. All right, 2.0 inches there. Finish sketch. And then I'm going to put some work planes. Plane, offset from plane. You don't need to do it this way. I'm actually going to show you a couple different ways to go. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll go 0.5. I'm going to do another plane, offset from plane. So I'll make this one 1.0. And I'm going to do different sketches on here. I'm just showing you how I made that one I did. 1.5, and let's make this one another 1.0. Then I'm gonna make the last one. 0.5. Okay, I forget how many I did. I did 0.5, 1, so that's 3 inches tall. So I don't know, maybe I'll make one more plane, offset from plane, and I'll make it. Sun is being wicked loud up there, jumping. Oh, well, another inch up. All right. So I'm gonna do some sketches on these planes. Now this one, I have a hexagon, right? So I'm gonna stick with hexagons, the same size, but I'm gonna put them at different angles. I want this one to be wider, right? I'm gonna make this one wider. I'm just kind of again showing you how I made that design. Make it 2.5. All right, finish sketch. It's always weird looking down in the side. It's gonna get wider. And then I want it to taper down and I want it to twist. So that's why I'm doing it this way. I'm going to start another sketch on this plane. Now maybe I'll make this one a little bit bigger even. I'll put it out to that 3 inches, but I'm going to, again, oops, escape. Make sure I'm starting on the center there. And then I'm going to loft this all together and shell it. Or I'll loft it as a, okay, so let's see what that one looks like. The dimension is on that one. Dimension from the flat to flats. Now you don't have to make it like this. Again, this is just it's a possible way of doing this. I'm going to keep going. It's messing with my brain trying to kind of figure out where everything is, but I'm just going to chug ahead. Now this one, I'm going to go back down maybe. I forget which one I just made. I'm gonna go kind of random here. And then dimension here, 2.0. Okay, oops, I gotta get out of this sketch. Get back into this one. Make this one a little bit smaller, I think. I'll go back horizontal roughly. Mention this one. Let's see where we're at here. 1.25. I'll make it 1.5. All right, am I on my last plane yet? I think I am. I'm gonna knock this one down a little smaller, make it really kind of close off. Haven't done one like that, huh? And if it looks silly, I can just go and rotate stuff later on. I really don't know what this is going to end up looking like. Might be too chaotic. Maybe I should have only done, 3 or 4 different things. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to loft these things. Boom, 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 boom. Again, this is probably going to be a little too chaotic. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so it's a similar thing to what I had made before, right? It's a little bit chaotic, but kind of interesting. Let's see if it can actually shell it, though. That's going to be the trick. Shell, remove face. I want to remove this top face. I want the thickness to be 0.05. All right, cool. So there's my first vase, right? Now, other ways you can do it, all right? You could, I'm going to start another sketch on, I'm going to make another one here, but I'm going to do it on this plane. I'm going to move over. It's going to be kind of cool what you'll see here. I could do a revolve, right? I could say, okay, I want it to be 5 inches tall. So I'm going to make the center line 5 inches. All right. I'm going to make it like a little more traditional of a vase, perhaps. I want a flat part at the top. Let me see how wide that is. Oh, look at that. 1.0 inches. I'll make that. I'm going to make the same bottom so it sits flat on the build plate. You want to make sure you have a really good contact at the bottom, right? You don't want any of the angles to be too steep. Like this might be a little steep because we don't want to have to use supports. We definitely don't want to have to use supports. So from here, I'm going to do a spline now. I'm going to do control vertex. I'm going to kind of make it a more traditional looking vase. All right. And I'm going to maybe bump that out a little bit, bump this out a little bit, maybe bump this in a little bit. I don't want to be too dramatic. All right. Let me see what the dimension is from, well, that's 5 inches. That's probably, inspect, measure. Let's see, from here to here, it'll tell us the farthest distance between those 2 points. So the maximum distance is 0.6. Oh, that's the minimum. I want the maximum. So that's 0.664 there. Huh. I want the maximum distance, but I don't have the maximum distance. Oh well. Uh-oh. Hold on one second. Mr. Roboto's calling. Hey, buddy. Good, man. How you doing? Yeah, I'm making a video right now in Screencastify from Engineering Toolkit, so they'll enjoy seeing this phone call. It'll be funny. Well, I'm on on the computer making a tutorial. I don't know how you can't pause Screencastify, can you? You can? How you do that? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Let's see. Oh, I've never even seen that before. Okay, I'll pause it. Well, would you look at that? The wise Mr. Roboto coming through. All right. So this is another way you could do it. Finish sketch. I'm going to revolve this, but check this out, people. I'm gonna do it around this axis. I'm gonna make it a new solid because that's gonna make it so I can export these STLs separately. All right, so new solid, not a join, a new solid. And now there's two solid bodies. So remember though, when you have multiple solid bodies, you have to select them when you want to shell stuff or do stuff. So I want to move this face. Hey, it can do it. Nice. 0.05. So there's another way to do it. Revolve. You could get fancy in your lofts here. You could try different shapes, lofting different shapes together and making something. But the main idea here, it has to be flat on the bottom so it can sit on the build plate. And the any of the edges really shouldn't be much bigger than a 40, shouldn't be much bigger than a 45 because we need that overlap for it to be able to stick without supports. All right. So get a vase made, get your digital engineering notebook. Pretty much everybody should probably be doing at this point for this project. I'm going to make a rubric for this project. Probably a little later today, get that posted. So, let me know. Let me know what's going on with that. Hopefully everybody's doing all right. Hopefully, um, y'all don't have to end up getting quarantined, But anyhow, we'll see you guys later.